Hey, happy Tuesday, Frankie Nicole here. This is like day 2 of my kind of goddess themed styling. I'm having a lot of fun with my style these days. I have a lot more time on my hands, so it gives me a little bit more play. But hopefully soon I will be working more consistently, and that, I'll have still some time to do it, but I'll have better practiced all that and jazz and whatnot. I'm gonna adjust the camera here, just a smidge so you can see my awesome leggings because they're super stripy. Okay, and then it kind of puts me a little bit more in the frame of view. Alright, so Tuesday. So this reading is for tomorrow, the 24th, because we already did today's reading, which has been interesting already for me. I hope it's been interesting for you guys as well. Lots of lots of swords, right? Talking. Lots of hard work. It's just noon right now, so I apologize for all of you people who have had been doing all that work already. I mean, I've done a lot of mental work, so I get to be on that page too. Cleanse. Alright, I'm like, the universe, I'm like this close to being just so over this whole nasal situation, especially since every time I hold my cats and pet them, I get pollen all over my hands, and then my hands go in my face, because I don't think about it. Maybe I should think about it, but still, lessons, right? And then, and then I get all stuffed up. So, today I want to talk about asking for exactly what you want and being specific and paying attention to details. What you want to do is you want to make sure if you want something specific and you want to manifest it, you have to work really hard at expressing exactly what you want out of it. You cannot be ambiguous. It's not going to work, especially when you're dealing with other people who are very detail oriented as well. What you want to do is you want to make sure that you think about your boundaries, your guidelines, everything that you want. And don't hold back. Don't make concessions, but don't make concessions that you don't want to make. Sometimes we say things like, oh, and then that's okay if they do that, or it's okay if I let somebody do this, like at work or something. Like, I don't care if so-and-so always talks by the water cooler and leaves this, the paper roll or whatever for me to finish or change from the copier, or the toilet paper roll doesn't get, changed at home, but that's okay. Be specific and talk about something. Talk about what bothers you in a constructive and non-negative manner. Be able to express it in a way that you are coming off in a logical yet firm manner. Like, don't back down. Make your point known, but don't be rude about it. Because you can get what you want without having to yell and scream and blah, kind of deal. And be polite and still maintain a conversation and a relationship intact with somebody. Well, that's always been a difficulty for me, because I'll get to a point where I'll let somebody push me, and then I'm just like, God, I fucking hate it. Don't do that. Don't do that at all. That is a bad example of what to do. And I'm explaining that here so that you have an idea of what bad examples are, so you don't do them. Good examples are explaining that, your point of view of a situation, even if it makes you unhappy or displeases you, you can say it in a way that is like, well, I would like to, and then not in a passive aggressive way either. Like, I understand that you need time to talk with your friends or with the people at the water cooler, but do you think that maybe when you're finished with when the toner thing comes up, You could change it when it comes up on your watch. Or, can you show me how to change the toner? Or, can I teach you how to change the toner? It's not passive aggressive per se, but it's just kind of starting the conversation in that direction. And I use that as an example because I know that, this can apply to many different things, and it doesn't just talk about office equipment. PC load letter. What the fuck does that mean? Oh, Office Space, how I love thee. Michael Bolton. No talent ass clown. You guys know. I'm having a great week, as you can tell. Despite these freaking allergies. Okay. Yo. Okay. Alright. We got some similar cards coming up, so looks like we still have some lessons that's going on. Let's see. Your love is like a burst of sunshine on a cloudy day. Your smile is imprinted in my heart. Your beauty reflected by the stars. Your essence is the air I breathe. So, I think that's pretty good. Like, just know that you are worth being able to be acknowledged and be respected of your point. Whatever point that you have is valid, and knowing within yourself that you have a valid point, and I think I was talking about this yesterday about today, holding your ground and knowing that your point is valid, even if you get, static. And so it's important to, stick up and know that you're worth being able to say, this is what I want, and I want you to do it, because I'm no longer going to tolerate this behavior. So life is constantly changing, yet at its core it remains the same. Love does not change, it only grows stronger. Change is simply love unfolding, it's a never-ending story. So just allow things to change. You don't always have to let people walk all over you or get whatever they want, and you have to foot the bill, or you have to make sure that they're happy. You don't have to please everybody. It doesn't have to be this, like, okay, well, everything is going to be exactly the way that you want the situation to be, and that it's, and you're going to be satisfied and I'm not. A new love is coming your way, yet in order for it to manifest, you must first release the past. Are you ready? All it takes is a conscious desire to do so. I need to let go of things. There's things that I need to usher out the door. It's important. No matter what happened in the past, it doesn't mean you carry it along in the future. Let it go. Tower card. Blow up. Start fresh. Dwelling on the past and future keeps me from experiencing the power of now. I make a conscious choice to be present. I accept love now. I'm grateful for your love. So, be here. Be now. Don't worry about what's going to happen. Don't worry about what has happened. Be here right now. Under a bridge. Sorry, inside joke. It's only normal to miss someone who is dear to you, but remember, love knows no separation. You may be physically apart, yet spiritually you are always united. Those you love are forever present in your heart. So, know that things are changing. Let it go. Let it all go. Even if you let someone go, if you are not friends with somebody anymore, or your lover is left, they'll always be there in your heart. They'll always have like that idea of them. I mean, it's better to let lovers go. But I mean, like, if you have people that are dear to you, but you can't see them all the time, or it's time to go on. You cherish what you had together, and then you move forward, and it's okay. Life is changing. You gotta change with it. Sometimes some people are only supposed to be in your life for certain times, and some people are supposed to be in it for longer times, and some people are shorter times, and it's like, don't mind me. Bad habit. Stop doing that. People are there to teach you lessons and help you learn about yourself and what maybe you don't want to be or what you do want to be. Oh my god, there's a spider. Oh god. Okay, so let's move on to the cards. Spider. Oh my god, there was the hugest spider on the wall the other day. When I was home alone too, and it was by one of my pieces of plywood that I had picked up. And I took a picture and it was like, oh my god, what the hell? And someone was like, it's a spider. I'm like, come on, you don't think really? Is that what we're gonna do? Okay. And I'm like, it wasn't about the spider part. It's about the size of the spider, the fact that it was a wolf spider, and like I'm okay with like smaller spiders. Like they don't really bother me that much. Like that one was just a little bitty, but that one was huge, motherfucker. Like oh god. So I just screamed and ran. I mean, I can capture mice, slugs, whatever. I don't care. But those spiders freak me the hell out. Righty-tighty-whitey. I may pull another card. It may happen. Okay, so we have the Eight of Cups in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles upright, the Emperor in reverse, and the Queen of Cups in reverse. And the punctuation mark is the Princess of Wands, also known as the Page of Wands. It has some stuff on it, so upright. So that's good. So the energy is fertile towards like doing actions and doing things and saying things and creating, and there's a lot of positive energy. Things are coming to fruition in a sense. Like there's a coming about of things. The Eight of Cups in reverse is all talking about leaving a situation or emotional situation, and sometimes it's like talking about starting a journey and starting on a new path. That's one of the interpretations. I want to say this one is probably talking about kind of still sticking on like an idea or a thought that maybe has been bothering you, and you are still kind of ruminating about it. So there's a bit of a rumination, kind of you're walking away, you're thinking about it, it talks about like leaving a situation, and usually in the upright it's like you choose to leave the situation and just kind of go on and not be not let it affect you anymore. And in reverse, it's kind of saying, think about it, before you leave it. Like make sure that it's all the ends are tied up and you have everything that you want and need out of what's going on. Nine of Pentacles, though, great card. I mean, this is like the relaxation, let's go out and enjoy ourselves kind of card. You're in the garden, you're just relaxed, and you have all your material needs met. Things are good for you. Then we have the Emperor in reverse, and this I think is talking about kind of just having like when you're trying to like deal with a situation, an emotional situation in a sense, or with the Eight of Cups, is that use your head and your heart. Like don't just think logically, because love is not logical, emotions are not logical, and think about what your heart is saying as well versus your head, because your head can say one thing and your heart can say another thing, and there's definitely been a lot of battles between the two. And then we have the Queen of Cups in reverse, and she can be overly emotional. She can be just a little, very watery, very and in the upright she's very kind and nurturing and wonderful and helpful and just emotionally competent and smart. She's just intuitive and knows. And in the inverse, she can be upset and very like overly emotional and crying and tearing about. So it's kind of like use your head and your heart in the situation and know that you can't completely just fall apart over something, but that you use those emotions in a constructive, positive manner to solve a situation that needs to be solved, so that you can enjoy this wonderful, um, this wonderful person who's giving you flowers and whatnot. So, I think I'm going to keep it shorter than normal. I got some stuff I got to go do, but I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and have a great rest of your week. Yay for the portal opening! Ha ha! Bye.